Welcome back to Contra with Fairly OddParents again. I never did look at the controls. Oh, that's actually just a how-to. Why is it it just scrolls? Interesting. Well, we should probably learn about this now that we're halfway through the game, I guess. Level wish. It depends on the level. Cannon is what they call it. Tab again to fire early. Oh, that's how you make it explode. You can make it explode in the air. That's interesting. See, this is why I should have done this. I could have used it on bosses and things in the air. Left. Go left. Right, go right. I like how they explain the individual directions. I guess it does tell you how to aim. Is it going to tell you about the diagonals? No. Oh. Well, yeah, but that you should have shown me what they look like. Okay. I guess my advantage is the thing that makes me go on fire or something. Shield Timmy. I thought they exploded pretty quickly. They also seem to sometimes just pop over time or something. Whatever. That's the jetpack. Oh, I was thinking, okay. Poof. Can we at least get like a nice soundtrack to this instruction screen? It doesn't just... The name is more scripted than the description. Ambush. Use this to get more points. Their backpacks is what we're calling a weapon. Okay. Orbital strike. That's basically what I called it, I think. Play is fairy. That's the... Not very creative names for things here, but oh well. Okay. Well, at least we're informed, and that's half the battle. And the other half is remembering how to play the game. Or being good at playing the game after not having played for a week. Okay. Stop it. Yeah, so I can make them up in the air like that. Beautiful. These guys are hard to hit. They tend to go at weird angles. There we go. And of course it helps that... Oh, there's those footprints again. It helps that I have a wider shot now. Faster than I thought it would. Doesn't solve all my issues. Stop that. Oh, no contact damage. Actually, I don't think the crabs can do contact damage anyways, but still. Alright. Oh, I don't need that now. So the jetpack is very oddly star-shaped for some reason. That's an interesting design choice. There doesn't seem to be much relation between what these things are called and what they actually look like. Have I gone that, like, mega powerful power-up before, though? I'm not sure if I have. I might have. Also, it seems like the theme of this portion of the game is aliens. Actually, I think we passed Area 51 or whatever it was earlier. Should also keep in mind that I have the screen here I can use. I don't have any coins, though. I know, game. Don't be impatient. Ugh, that was mean. Come on now. I need time to react. Well, it's kind of vague because aliens in many cases here just seem to be green. And the backgrounds are only kind of alienish. You notice the levels tend to get darker towards the end of a chapter. I know, game. Jeez, if you stop me for the brief second, it gets angry at you. Oh, darn it, I forgot about these. Oh, that's... Yeah, this is that power-up. I've had it before. But this is a very different setting than where I was earlier, where it was more of a desert. There we go. What's those? We're not gonna worry about what like this is here. I guess this is anti-fairy world where everything's kind of weird. Anyways. No. No. Yeah, those frogs at the ground are a massive pain, but if you can get them before then, it's not too big of a deal. These fireflies are actually, or lightning bugs, whatever you want to call them, are actually what are bugging me the most, I think. Oh no, those annoying ones are those guys that slide around the ground. Those always were a problem for me, and they still are. All my hopes and constantly... Why does that hurt me? I'm clearly above it. That's one of the reasons they annoy me so much. They also just move fast. But one of the reasons I'm spamming my attack so much, other than just hitting stuff in general, is specifically to try to hit those guys before they can get invincible and start sliding at me. Alright, nothing that little button mashing can take care of. I do have... Oh, it's raining. That's definitely not gonna signal anything bad happening. Not at all. There's much more enemies that I can get stuff from. Cool. But I should be aware that I have my screen clear that I haven't been using. The thing is, this is another one of those cases where there aren't really a lot of enemies here that I really think I need to use a screen clear for. I guess I could just panic bomb every time I see one of those annoying floor guys. Hey. He was off screen for a moment. I couldn't hit him because he was off screen. Even though my shot clearly went right in his direction. So I can just do this, for instance. Just because I think those floor guys are annoying. I said you're annoying, go away. I don't know what this game takes into account for your grades on each level, so I've managed to get an A on every chapter so far, so I'll just take that happily, I guess. I got an A here. I did something right. I didn't use my string clearing. I don't think I used any string clearing until actually the final wave of enemies. I'll take it. I mean, I expected to do worse after not playing this for a week, so all the better. I do still prefer, though, having play as fairy power. I wish you could just choose between them instead of it being a per level thing. I don't know why it is a per level thing. It's cheaper to play as a fairy. For one. And on top of that, I think it's actually at least as useful, if not more. Oh jeez, what? Okay, are we gonna like offer an origin for these things? How are we? Just kind of panic. Panicking is a fine idea. I think panicking is respectable. So note to self, they can't hurt me if they're falling while dead. I don't know where these brains are coming from. Elvis. I'm not surprised that Elvis is here at Area 51, to be perfectly honest. Hey, there we go. These allies are doing something. Which is kind of weird since they're supposed to be absorbing or detecting things instead of sending stuff out, but whatever. Oh no! Closing it from both sides. And now they're not doing anything. That was the whole ambush? Whatever. They're giving me lots of these power-ups lately. The rock power-up, specifically. Ah! I tried to have one to save me just in the last moment there, but didn't quite work out. Whoa! Is there a ceiling button right here? Oh, there's a ground here. I guess my explosive hit that. Again, you need to be good about distinguishing your foreground and background. Okay, so we just, whenever we get an ambush of the brains, let's just do that. I think I can do it with one brain just fine, but more than one brain at a time is a bit awkward to deal with. I'm just the right height. Look at that. See, that was actually a lot more effective than a screen clear. I think it's actually better to have played as fairy. even though it costs less. I don't think developers really understood the utility of, the utility of different kinds of attacks very well. Whoa! No! I was so happy to not see you in this level. Oh, what are you? Hi, Granny. New enemies are the most scary thing in this game, because you don't know. It's all about understanding the attack patterns of different enemies. So if you don't know what somebody's going to do, then it puts you in a very, very bad situation. Which is also part of what makes bosses so tough. This is the first time you're fighting them. Come on now. How are you doing on episode time? We have plenty of time left. We're being productive. Nope. Not doing multiple brains at a time. That's a rule that I learned. That's what my grandmother always told me. Never try to shoot more than one brain at a time. Even if you have 3 bullets, you can fire simultaneously. Especially if they're also frogs assaulting at the same time. Ah! Alright. Viewers. But those the lightning bugs can hurt me if there's a platform above me. So apparently the enemies also have issues with things that don't look like platforms being platforms. At least that's harder for everyone. Oh, come on. There you go. Reverse invincibility is a thing worth abusing. Hello. I still don't know how those grannies work though, so we're gonna have to figure them out later, I'm imagining. I really haven't seen more of them. Usually this game starts throwing a ton of a new enemy at me once it gets introduced, like this one. Ah, jeez. Those brains are a massive pain. I like the frog ambushes because I usually handle them without any issue. Don't know why they dropped a bunch of money on me there, but I'll take it. He managed to predict what I was doing. I ran into his shot. I don't feel like I should be using this every single time I see one of those brains at the same time. They're hitting me a lot more than they should. So maybe I should do exactly that. Nice thing is there's no cooldown on different power-ups either. And the limiting factor is supposed to be the coins, but I'm getting A somehow. I mean, it's my first time playing the game. I was originally saying this game was actually supposed to be hard to make the playtime like last longer with less content, but apparently I'm wrong, considering how easily I'm going through this. Not like with no issues, I'm still getting A's every time. Those are just one of those weird things where it's hard to complete the level, but if you complete the level, it's easy to get a good grade or something. I don't know. Anyways, bye everyone.